Hey, what's up everybody, Rivera94 bringing you another action figure review, and today we're going to take a look at the Bandai Tamashii Nations SH Figuarts Kid Goku, or if you want to read off the box, Son Goku, but this is Kid Goku from the Dragon Ball series. Bandai Tamashii has introduced its first figure in the Dragon Ball line of SH Figuarts figure, and they're starting it off with, of course, Goku. Looks like he's sporting his traditional orange gi. Looks like he has a Dragon Ball as well, and several other accessories that we'll get into once we open the figure. The packaging is the lovely new packaging style. We do have a picture of the figure right there on the right side, as well as the Dragon Ball Classic logo down below. Looking at the side of the package, we have Goku on Nimbus. Looking at the back, we do have a look at some of the accessories. On the other side, we just get another window of the side view of Kid Goku. So that is all. Now let's get into it. Alright, and before I start, it's always good mentioning my good friends at agelessgeeks.com. You guys can go ahead and pre-order this figure there right now. He will be released really soon in the United States. This is, of course, the Japan version, but you can place your pre-order for the US version right now at agelessgeeks.com. Use the promo code ERivera94. You'll get 5% off any of your purchases on the site. And here we have the long-awaited Kid Goku of Dragon Ball. Very, very good looking figure. Bandai has released this figure in his orange gi. We do know that he does come out in a blue attire as well. Will we get that eventually? Maybe. That is quite the possible release, because they like to do repaints for San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, so that might be possible for this year or even next year. So there's a lot of figures out there that can be repainted, including Nappa as well. I'm really hoping for an anime colored Nappa, so that would be pretty sweet. But they did go with the orange right here, and you can see right now he is sporting this very unique face right here, and it's painted very nicely. The overall body shot right here, we do have the insignia right there on the back. He comes with two tails, and now we'll get into the accessories of the figure. He comes with two tails. He's actually packaged without one. He's got a curly tail right here, and then he's got a more straightened out tail with a curl in the end right there, and they all just have a little ball right there that just goes into the peg hole on his behind. We do have separate faces, so we do have the one that comes on the figure already, as well as this very happy, joyful face, and then an even more happier, joyful face right there. So very cool. The only serious face will be this one. They're all very unique, dynamic faces right here. There's no neutral, normal faces staring you down. All these are very unique in their own way, and I like them. Just shows Kid Goku's personality when he was, in Dragon Ball. He comes with his famous bow staff right here in the sheath, so when you want him wearing it, there you go. When you want him not wearing it and actually holding it, remove this piece so it's out of the sheath, and then you have the full-blown pole right here. It's just a piece of red plastic. There's not really any detail on this part right here at all. Looking at the hands, we have two karate chop looking hands right here with just straight hands. Two piece hands right here. We have our traditional open hands right here, as well as what I like to call the martial arts posing hands. Grabbing hands, it looks like it would be useful to hold the Dragon Ball that he comes with. And of course, we do have these holding hands right here. Here it is. We have the 4-star Dragon Ball right here. Let's see if we can get a good look at it. It's very nicely made. I like the way they made it. It's not just flat yellow like the Irwin figures were made, and it's not just a flat orange. It's very marble-like. Like, it looks like it's a crystal ball. They really gave it that look, so I like how that looks, and it's very small. So be careful not to lose this, because that would be a bummer if you lost the 4-star Dragon Ball. The piece that makes this figure well worth the money, in my opinion, is this super good looking flying Nimbus piece right here, and this piece is very solid. Bandai did an amazing job with this piece. It's not just a hollow piece of plastic, it's actually solid plastic. It's very heavy. It has some weight to it. It makes the actual figure seem heavy in your hands when you have it in the package. So they did a good job with Nimbus here. You can see it's indented right here, so this is where he can sit or stand. We do have a peg hole here to put some stands, and we do have two peg holes down below to put more stands. And this tail piece can be turned and 360 degrees right here, so whichever way you would want. So that's very nice to have included in this package right here. And of course he does come with the stand that holds Nimbus, so we do have the base right here. Those interested in how the flying Nimbus would look like on the stand, of course this is how it would look like. We have the two stands down below on the one single base holding it, so there's no way it's gonna fall over no matter what, unless you only have it on one leg right here. Then this one is meant to hold Goku up here with the claw if necessary. I don't think it's going to be entirely necessary, but if you want to get him into a pose that you know he probably won't stand or he might fall over, then this is why you have that behind there. So Bandai gave Kid Goku a head swivel. It goes left and right. It does go up and down as well. We do have a bit of a neck joint there. Not as much as other SH Figuarts, but there is some neck bend right there. If you look behind his head, you do see the ball joint that holds his head, so that is noticeable right there from behind when he's looking down, but when he's looking straight or up, then it is totally fine. The arms do move forward and back. They go in and out. We have a bicep swivel. We have a single jointed elbow here that bends at 90 degrees, of wrist that is on a ball jointed hinge that bends and it swivels as well. We have a little diaphragm joint that swivels along with the waist that swivels as well. We have a crunch going on at the torso. Legs move forward and back. They go in and out. Good range of motion on the legs. Bandai even managed to put the new groin articulation on this little Goku figure. The knees are double jointed as well, and the ankles move forward and back. They swivel, they pivot, and it has toe articulation. And well hidden, we have this butterfly joint right here on the arm or the shoulder, so you can move his arm straight forward way better now due to this shoulder joint right here. They did a good job hiding it as well. And just to get an idea of the scaling of Kid Goku, you can see him next to the Vegeta and Nappa SH Figuarts action figures. You can really see that Kid Goku has quite the big head compared to Nappa and Vegeta, especially when I put one of his faces next to Nappa or Vegeta's head. But that's how Kid Goku looks. Alright, and that concludes my review of the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Kid Goku action figure by Bandai Tamashii Nations. Bandai started out the year with a great figure here. This is technically the first SH Figuarts DBZ figure of this year if you don't count TN. If you're only counting the Japanese releases, because I think they started out pretty well and I'm looking forward to the rest of the year. They seem to have a pretty solid lineup coming up. Fans of Dragon Ball will be extremely happy with this figure, and I truly believe this is the start of something even greater for this line. Hope you guys enjoyed my review of Kid Goku. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment if you got something to say, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I really hope that you guys have a great day. Bye.